I'd be calling Uber. I'm hoping somebody's working.
Was it? I tell you what, wasn't that long ago that we had not quite that bad, but we've had systems like that here, just nothing like that.
I mean, last
this
year we
winter.
had a little bit of snow.
Right.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet the last several winters, but yeah, we do get snow here and then we get that ice on top of it, which after a couple of days makes it really difficult to drive in. They had snow in Boone today. In fact, the biggest snow they've had all season, 3 inches on the ground, a very dry snow with that strong northwest wind. And it's still up tonight, 20 to 30 miles an hour, some gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour. That's why we do have that wind advisory out from Boone to Jefferson, all the way up to Sparta, Galax, and Hillsville. That's where our strongest winds are right now, in and around Sparta. Northwest wind at about 30 miles an hour. The winds come down just a little bit east of the mountains. We've had some gusts occasionally 35 to 40 miles an hour within the last hour. Here are the highest wind gusts that we reported at each of these weather stations earlier today. So even some 35 mile per hour plus wind gusts reported in Winston-Salem and Greensboro earlier. Right now the gusts are running at about 15 to 25 miles an hour, and our winds are out of the northwest at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Still adds a chill to the air, and it's already plenty cold. We're in the 30s, so we're at 34 in Burlington and Reidsville, but we're already freezing in Martinsville, Mount Airy, as well as North Wilkesboro, and the feels like temperatures, they're already in the mid-20s, even some single-digit recordings right now for wind chill value in the mountains. We're not the only ones, of course. The entire southeast with freeze warnings in effect all the way down to the panhandle of Florida. The wind advisories are more associated with that nor'easter and winds whipping around that, and that's what generated some of those snows in the mountains. Now for tonight, we do anticipate freezing temperatures. We're already pretty close to it. We'll be down into the mid to upper 20s by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night into Thursday, also freezing conditions are expected, so widespread freeze in the areas. Everybody's going to have freezing temperatures. We just have the freeze warning out for the Piedmont Triad. And watch this little roller coaster of nighttime temperatures. We'll be in the upper 20s next couple of mornings. We'll get a boost with some clouds and a front coming in, and then we are right back to freezing. So we are not done with this. And you know, the first day of spring coming up early next week, and we'll likely have some freezing mornings. Tomorrow morning, it's not just the fact that the temperatures are below freezing, but it's the wind that will compound the issue. So if you do have little ones that are going to be waiting at the bus stop, please make sure that they are dressed really warmly, covering their hands, their faces, heads, things like that, because wind chill values will be kind of dangerous down in the single digits and teens. Tomorrow, it's still gusty. We've got winds up out of the northwest, probably not quite as strong as today, but when you get a high of 56 with sunshine, seems pretty pleasant until you walk outside and you feel that wind, which makes it feel like it's in the 40s. For the foothills, we've got a high of 54 tomorrow afternoon after 26 in the morning. Mountains will be in the mid-40s by late tomorrow. Also, some pretty strong winds with sunny skies. Wind also creates another issue. We've been having this off and on for the last couple of weeks. Increased fire risk with low humidity across the area. So we've got the freeze right now, but that next storm system you just saw video from, this one is going to be bringing us some rain. It'll come in here on Friday. So scattered showers in the forecast for most of the day Friday. Should be out of here, I think, real early on Saturday, and then we'll usher in some cooler temperatures because we're actually going to be in the 60s both Thursday and Friday. So St. Patrick's Day is not only wet, but it's warm, at least warmer, closer to normal. And then we are cold again by Sunday. We're 31 in the morning and a high of 49, but with sunshine.
Well, the sunshine does make it better. Thanks, Lainey. The finger pointing is underway in Washington.